have hit the front. They lead by 4 points back in the middle. Misiti goes without the football. Clash of bodies there. And down has gone Joe Misiti for the count.
We've got to say that pitch is rather dangerous.
Free kick's been paid, Stephen, don't. Well, free kicks, wait on. I'm not going to start it.
I don't know that the cricket pitch had a lot to do with that one, but they are slipping and sliding on that.
But I think what happens, Drew, is your concentration is on keeping your footing. I think you're almost tiptoeing across that wicket area. That's bad luck for Joe Misiti.
Well, he's obviously in trouble.
Well, Wilson Pickett came through pretty hard there. Anything high would they have to look at, or?
Well, yeah, we've seen incidents like that reported before. I don't want to suggest that that one was reportable, but certainly that sort of incident has been viewed by umpires as reportable if they've considered that it was aggressive enough to warrant.
And there's a tendency for players to jump, and we may see that Pickett actually is off the ground. No, he's not. Just a fraction.
As I said, I don't want to stick any nails in Pickett's coffin, but certainly doesn't look as though it's a genuine attempt to side bump, does it? It looks as though it's going to hit poor Joe Misiti in the head from the outset. But, I'm sure Pickett doesn't feel all that flash about it, and it's a terrible feeling for umpires when a player gets hit like that, and I'm sure it's the same for the player that was involved.
Quite a hold up here, and there's something going on in the goal square. Players are getting rid of a bit of adrenaline down there in the goal square. We haven't had any footy for a couple of minutes, but Mick Martin...
We're going to be here a while yet, so why don't we just settle down and concentrate?
It's not bad advice. We'll be here a while.
Good advice. It's good to know there's one cool head there anyway.
Mick.
Peter Somerville coming off.
Hey, listen.
Blomfield coming back on. Taking a while to get Misiti off the ground. This fight is developing down here near the goal square.
David Ackland told Glenn Archer to stay out of it. Good advice. Now, a good 30 or 40 seconds ago, one of the umpires indicated that he was going to pay a free kick, and now that's eventuated, so nobody can say they weren't warned. I think, given that Joe Misiti's in a lot of trouble, I really think that's probably irresponsible by the players. It's a case of medical staff having a job to do and umpires trying to make sure that everything's under control, and for players to let their temper stray, it's crazy.
They may have paid that against Mick Martin.
I think so. Ignominious exit there for Joe Misiti.
It was actually, Dennis, was a free kick against Martin Pike, who was holding James Hird in that part of the ground, and Hayden Kenny was the umpire in the view. He said the free kick should have been entitled to be given.
So after all that, we haven't had any football for about 3 or 4 minutes, but James Hird will be lining up for a shot at goal after the free kick.
Gutsy decision, you've got to say that.
Well,
and there's been a report here.
And it's Martin Pike, I think.
And the 50-metre penalty.
I would suggest that Martin Pike has probably said something he shouldn't have said, and that empowers the umpire to pay a 50-metre penalty if he construes that has wasted time during the course of the game. So that undisciplined action by Martin Pike has resulted in a free kick to Essendon on the goal line. So this really is a gimme for James Hird.
John, just one question. Would that 50-metre penalty and free kick being given if the stretcher had still been on the ground?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, no doubt. I mean, the free kick has to be paid regardless of whether the ball's dead or in play. So the free kick can be paid even though the stretcher is still on the arena.
Well, it's been an unbelievable 4 or 5 minutes here at the MCG. That has been a goal to the Bombers, which was the first kick for about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah. And Mick, just on that, that's reasonable, because otherwise it'll be an opportunity for the players to take the law into their own hands, and so it's important that the free kick can be paid whether the ball is dead or in play.
Can you get reported, John, for whacking your own runner? I think Mick's on the edge.